Hey everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome to a fairly odd video here. It's sort of a channel update video, but we're going to go in a different direction than we normally do. Normally with the channel updates I just kind of talk about what games I'm going to play next and which ones I'm going to stop playing. This one is a much bigger picture type of video that we're going to get into here. So I'm going to bring up my YouTube analytics screen. Sam is just coming with us for this ride today. So, I don't know if I'm having like a midlife crisis or what, but I'm starting to get a little bit worried about the channel. And it's going okay, and like my life right now is actually going amazingly well. I have a really good job. I own my own house now. Have my own car. I've owned my own car for a while now, though. But in general, things are just going very well. But despite things going very well, I've been feeling a little bit down. And mostly it's coming down to YouTube. Now, I've been on YouTube for like 7 years now, making YouTube videos. And we're just not getting very much traction here. We're up to 900 subscribers, which is awesome. We have to get to the 1,000 threshold is a really big deal. It used to be YouTube would give you some revenue no matter what, but now they made it so, and this happened a couple years ago at this point, they made it so you have to have 1,000 subscribers at least before you can start getting income. And it's not the income that I'm worried about, because I have a full-time job, $13 an hour, I like it, it's good. I'm not worried about the money. But YouTubing, streaming, it's my dream job. It's everyone's dream job. But back when I was a kid in the 90s, you know, everyone like, oh, I want to play video games for a living. It's like, well, that's not possible. There's no way to do that. Like beta testing is what people would bring up, and like, no, you don't actually get that much money for beta testing. But now, obviously, it is something that you can do. And the fact I've been at this for 7 years, uploading close to a video a day, you know, doesn't happen all the time. But I've been on a pretty good roll here of uploading a video a day. That's what these are showing, really. 2 videos there for 1 week, even 3 videos once I did my stream. So I've been trying to be on top of that as much as I can. I've slowly been bringing up the video quality. You know, recently I did that computer upgrade, and now our video quality is way higher than it used to be. And not only is the video quality higher, I've worked on the audio settings for a long time. I have a really good microphone now compared to when I started. I'm probably going to get an even better one for Christmas this year, I think. And I'm trying to get this room soundproofed. And beyond that, it's also just a better room than I was recording in before. When I was living in the apartment, you know, I had really loud neighbors. I lived right next to the road. But now I live on a very quiet road. I still have a noisy neighbor, but he's not attached to the building like the last one. And it's not all the time. It's just like on weekends, like in the noon to afternoon. That's also kind of the best time to record for me too, so it's a little bit unfortunate. But anyway, getting sidetracked. Basically, I just have my own personal office now. It's a lot more sound isolated. And I've just been working on the quality ever since day one. I've been getting better at voiceovers. Or I don't know if you want to call it voiceovers or commentary. Whatever you want to call it. Just generally speaking in videos, I've gotten a lot better since day one. Which I kind of want to talk about that as well. If you see here, I'm going to show you the backdoor stuff here. I don't really care. I'm not making anything or doing anything that deserves to be hidden, you know. So here it shows my top videos. For some reason, science hours popping off. And this I did, heck, I don't know how long ago it was when I made this. I just want to see when I posted it. Maybe some details. You'd think there would be an obvious date here. But this was like 5 years ago when this went up. So for some reason, Science Hour... Oops. Now I gotta get back to analytics. For some reason, Science Hour is popping off recently. This is the last 28 days it's popped off. Obviously, just sometimes YouTube will grab a video and it'll run with it. And it's just very annoying. These really old videos will pop off like that. Like, all these are more recent. It is weird that one of my Cataclysm tutorials and my most recent one are both top videos right now. You think it would be just the newest one, but you know, that's the way it is. But at least the other ones are all new. But then there's the other big weird one, which is Team Fortress 2 Episode 1. This is the first video I ever put on my channel, and I don't know what is going on with this video. And it's not like it's like crazy. Let's see. It would help if it wasn't like it's probably not even going to show more information just because this is like the news studio, you know? Let's try to get to the video itself. Team Fortress 2 Episode 1. Here we go. You can tell just by the static at the start of the video that it's obviously just a very bad video. This was when I rebooted my channel, 2013. Let's turn the audio down for a minute and listen.
Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome to my Let's Play of Team Fortress 2.
It's so bad. It's just such a bad video, so bad at talking then. And you can see 358 likes, 57 dislikes. Honestly, I don't care if you dislike my videos. It's still, it's something. No, most of my videos have 0 views and 0 reactions at all. 56,000 views. What the heck? Why is the first video on my channel objectively the worst video on my channel doing so well compared to, you know, the new stuff? Let's go to the just like the regular video view instead of the analytics here. Views 0, 4, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, 4, 9, 2, 2, 2, 8. You know, I don't even break double digits on most of this stuff. My PC upgrade got a couple more. Sims 3 seemed like it did okay a little bit. But obviously, 56,000 views compared to nothing breaking 10 views these days? It doesn't make sense. Because I've gotten better. I'm way better at speaking. My video quality is way better. My sound quality is way better. I know it can be better than it is. Fixing sound quality is just an absolute nightmare. You have no idea. I don't know what to do about it. I need to like go to like some kind of subreddit and have someone just watch my videos and tell me what I need to do to my audio. I did a long time ago when I was using a different audio device. And they're like, well, your audio device sucks. And it's like, oh, thanks, that doesn't really help. They still could have given me some other kind of advice on how to set my settings, because there's obviously just something wrong with like sound gate or noise suppression. Basically, like I watch videos on YouTube of people giving advice on how to do it, and they'll be like, first step, add a noise suppression filter. And they do it, and it gets rid of all the background audio completely. For me, and it's just like on a default setting, it's just done, it's fixed. For me, I turn it on, and there's still a ton of background audio. I crank the suppressor all the way to maximum, and there's still a ton of background audio. Something's wrong. It's not this loud. It's not that loud in this room. My computer isn't that loud either. But somehow, just there's something wrong. It might be the microphone itself, which is why I say I want to upgrade this Christmas. It'll be a dynamic microphone, which are supposed to be a lot more quiet. They don't pick up noises easily. So that should help. And because I have the boom mic arm stand now, I can get the microphone really close to my mouth, and it shouldn't be an issue that the mic is quieter. And hopefully that will get rid of the background noise issue. It's gone right now when we're talking, but that's because I have a really aggressive noise gate. And when your noise gate's really aggressive, it can cut off like the starts and ends of sentences and things, which is really not good. So yeah, obviously there's some strange things going on. There's things that do make a little bit more sense. Let's see if we go back to channel analytics. This one. We can get an idea of what videos do better. What's this? And that's the stream. 26-year-old furry plays Modern Warfare. We'll talk about streaming in a minute here. Dwarf Fortress and Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead seem to do pretty well. And I'm glad about that. I enjoy both games. And I did try to really focus the channel into Cataclysm, but I don't want to be locked into Cataclysm. There's so many YouTubers out there that get stuck having to play one game. They can't play another game or their channel will die and they will lose their livelihood. Obviously, I won't at this point in time, but if I can avoid getting stuck into that rut to begin with, I would sure prefer to do that. I would like to make Cataclysm like a daily video, just like one video a day. But even that is a little bit difficult to pull off. Like I'm making one video a day right now, but it's on several different games. And I like playing more than one game at a time. But I could probably get Cataclysm going as a video a day and try to get one other series that would get replaced all the time in a second slot there. Chopping Mix always does well because it's just the profile profile song for now. What else we got going on here? Oh yeah, and then like opinion stuff actually does somewhat well. Stellaris game ruined forever. That's still sad. Victoria 2 Japan is actually doing okay. I mean, obviously okay is relative, by the way, too, because these numbers are these are rookie numbers, obviously. It's funny to see what stuff does well and what stuff doesn't. Because a lot of the stuff I think is good is not performing that well compared to other things. Tutorials also seem to do pretty good for both this and Dwarf Fortress and Cataclysm tutorial. Doing pretty well. So let's go on to streaming now. I've been trying to get into streaming a bit, and it's not really been working out. It's going worse than YouTube is. So first I tried Twitch, since that's what everyone does. And just not really making any progress there. So I tried Mixer. I liked Mixer, but again, didn't go anywhere. I did only stream one time, but at the same time, there's so many different services here that I have to just try one, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now, obviously, 26-year-old furry plays Modern Warfare. I did that on YouTube, and it did very well. And I don't know if it's because it's a little bit clickbaity, or if it's the stream. The fact that it's a stream and not a recording, maybe that's what got people interested. Or maybe it's the game. Maybe people actually like Modern Warfare that much. And it did just come out, so maybe that's it. But at the same time, like Earth Eternal also was doing pretty good here, and that was a Twitch VOD that I uploaded here. So in the end, I'm just kind of thinking about, as far as streaming goes, streaming on YouTube. Because I already have although it's tiny, I already have the subscriber pool here, which gets them directly linked to my video. And then I also don't have to make some kind of local recording or import a VOD over, all that nonsense. It's already here, it's good to go. So that's probably what I'll be doing in the future, is YouTube streams. And then the other option was Facebook streams, because I have a lot of watchers on Facebook too. But I feel the YouTube is better because everyone's already here anyway. As to the content itself, things I'm trying to do to like improve the quality, you've already seen. Let's see if we go to channel videos. Well, I might have to scroll for a while here. But these episode numbered titles with a slightly custom background. I usually just grab something that'll fit in this aspect ratio that's identifiable, and then I number them. Sometimes it gets messed up. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But let's see. Yeah, it looks like Project Warlock, I think I did make a conscious effort to start setting things up at that point. So you can see Guerrilla Warfare, I did not number the thumbnails. And probably anything older than this also does not have numbered thumbnails. Yeah. Yep. This didn't even get uploaded in the Besiege series. I think my audio was terrible on it, so that's why I chose not to upload it. But yeah, all these are not numbered, so it is fairly recent since I started numbering the thumbnails. So I started doing that, and then you also saw for the first 7 episodes of Pine, I also tried to make the thumbnails a little bit more custom by like putting an icon of something that's going on in the episode onto the thumbnail, just to maybe attract more attention to them. It didn't really seem to work, and to be honest, I'm kind of happy that it didn't, because it was a lot of effort. Like, you would be surprised how much doing just a tiny bit of editing adds to like your production time. Like this Cogmind series, this would have been one play session of 2 hours basically. You just sit down for 2 hours, play Cogmind, record it, start, stop, and it's good to go. You upload it. I grabbed the icon, slapped it on there for the thumbnail, put it in a playlist, and it's done. It's like 15 minutes of work. But you want to number the icon, or number the thumbnails, and that's gonna take like 2 minutes a picture, kind of, sorta. I like to multitask, so that kind of slows things down a little bit. But then it's like 2 minutes a picture, so 8 minutes for this. But I do things in 7 episode batches, so you can just multiply it there. 14 minutes, basically 15 minutes to number the thumbnails. And then if you want to put the picture in, well, then on top of all that time, you also have to add in like 5 minutes of having to search for an icon, downloading it, fixing it so that it can layer properly, shrinking it down so it can fit in the thumbnail, making sure it looks right. And that'll take like 5 minutes of thing. So it adds a ton of time just to do that little bit. So I think the best middle ground I can do is just numbering them for now. And obviously, if we ever start getting to the point where I'm earning money from YouTube, then I can start thinking about upping the quality even more. But right now, I have a full-time job. I can't sit around trying to track down icons for the videos all the time. Which kind of brings me to Sam over here. She might start appearing in more videos. She might start appearing on the thumbnails, because if I don't have to change the icon that's on the picture, that won't take nearly as long. It'll be about as long as putting the number on there. So I might just start putting Sam in the corner of everything, because most YouTubers have their OC or custom icon of who they are. They put it on their video, so we can put Sam on ours probably. I'm just scrolling back here to try to find like the point at which I started putting thumbnails at all on. It seems like it's about over here. I think I did thumbnails for most videos though. It might have been a really long time ago before I wasn't doing it. But also look at these view counts. They're slowly creeping up as we move back to lower quality stuff. And is it just because they've been on YouTube longer that they're slowly getting views? Maybe. But I seem to remember the numbers being like 14 and stuff. A couple days after an upload, you know? Or like a week after, because I usually upload per week. And it seems like they'd be up to like 14. So it's really like YouTube has slotted me in lower and lower over time, even though my quality is going up, which is pretty upsetting. Which is why I'm talking about what I might have to do to crank up quality. Okay, Diablo 2 did not get thumbnails. It might be the exception, not the rule, but you can kind of see how far back here we have to go before we don't have icons. Anyway, that's kind of just my rambling rant of what's going on. I expect more streams on YouTube. I think we will stream Planet Zoo, and we'll probably do it every Sunday. Or, well, I'm going to want to play the game a lot. So I'll probably be streaming it as much as possible. Sundays are the best days for me to stream, because it's my first day off after a work week. But I'll probably also be streaming every day I get home around 11 p.m. Central Time. So look out for that. Look out for Sam in the thumbnails. Cursor got stuck for a minute. So I hope that puts things in perspective. And hopefully once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm hoping that YouTube will also start pushing us up in the algorithm and stuff. Because if we also look at this, I don't know if we'll be able to find an actual cutoff point here. But we're back to these single-digit numbers again for the most recent stuff we've been doing. For the most part. Every once in a while there's something in here that's doing a little bit better. And I think it was like 2018. Oh, these are all doing better. So it was kind of like after the end of these most recent tutorial series. And then like the first 3 Minecraft episodes. So actually pretty recent. I guess it could just be... It could be the yearly slump. The bigger YouTubers always talk about it, and I've never really been able to witness it. But now that we're starting to get a little bit bigger, it might be easier to tell. Maybe it's because everyone went to school. Because it about matches up. It drops off in August. And then before that, things were doing pretty well. It was also Dwarf Fortress and Cataclysm, which is kind of what I've been typecast into a little bit. And like, why is this particular episode of Subnautica doing better than the other ones? Like, it doesn't make sense for it to be flanked by an 8 view count and a 2 view count. So obviously this got slotted into people's recommended videos. Or something. Cumulative sharp. 2% from YouTube recommending your content. External. YouTube search. External, huh? Is that like getting linked? Hold on. We're already going a little bit long here. So I don't mind investigating this a little bit more, just because it's a little strange. So like, what happened to the video before it that didn't do well? This one's pretty close to the typical performance curve. Okay, very strange, right? This one, pretty much all the viewers are just from my page. 0% ad promotion from YouTube on this one. This is kind of strange because it only said 2%. And obviously, it's a little bit more than 2%. If it did that much better. External. Which was completely gone on the last one. Google search. Yeah, okay. I think I figured it out then. I bet this one's doing better because people didn't know how to get the vehicle bay. So they Googled it, and my video was the first one titled Mobile Vehicle Bay. That's my guess, and then once enough people came in through Google, YouTube was like, oh, we should just recommend this video, and that kicked it up a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I would guess happened here. It's certainly something interesting to keep in mind. I have to start thinking about when I title the videos, I should put in like something that I think someone might run into a problem with. And that might kick things up just a little bit. And I know you might not like to hear like, oh, we're going to put salmon thumbnails, we're going to change how we title things a little bit to attract people, but I've been at this for 7 years. By the way, copyright claims aren't helping anything. I've been at this for 7 years. $0. I actually had like 74 or something before they made it so you can't collect money. But I couldn't collect that 74 because you had to get up to 100 before you can even make AdSense payout. So it's like I got cheated out of $74. And I bet it's not going to be waiting for me once I'm above the 1,000 subscriber threshold. And I think even after that, you have to have like 10,000 minutes of view time a month or something as well. It's not just like one or the other. But yeah, we gotta do something to change how things are going here. But other than that, hope you've enjoyed the video. Oh, I completely forgot like one last section of thing I was going to talk about. Expect more variety of content as well. Like I said, the some of the opinion videos, like Science Hour, it's not really opinion, that's fact, but there's that, and then there is something else in here. I don't know. I think is the Amazon video. Don't work with Amazon, which don't, by the way. Also did fairly well. So we're gonna do more videos talking about real life stuff, and I think I'm gonna do a series called like 26-year-old furry tells you how to live your life. That's because that's kind of funny, and it'll be a video where I'm like giving budget advice and just wisdom that I've gathered through my life here. And like the first one for that'll probably be like what stuff to buy at the dollar store, maybe, or also how to buy a house. And it won't be really technical stuff, it'll just be like general guidelines of what I did to get as lucky as I have with my house. But that's all the time we have for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave some comments in the video, which that's going to be important, by the way. If you have any suggestions of stuff you want me to try out differently, I would be happy to take them. If you have any advice on like the audio settings, if you have any advice on what games to play, anything, let me know, because it would actually help. And I hope you all have a good day.